Hi, in this video I will talk about my review of the film Interview with the Vampire, released in 1994, directed by Neil Jordan. And this film is based on the book written by Annie Rance. The film also received an Oscar nomination for 2 awards. Okay, let's start it. The film begins with Louis the Point Dulac, a vampire played by actor Brad Pitt, being interviewed by a reporter. This reporter is played by Christian Slater. Louis begins to tell his story since he became a vampire. And in 1971, at the age of 24 years old, Louis lived near New Orleans. And in 1791, he lost his wife and his daughter. They also died in childbirth. So he seeks his death anyway. He wants to die about anyway. And as he was unable to experience such pain and bitterness, he was so sad and he wanted to die. So Lestat de Liancourt, that is a vampire, responsible for the transformation of Louis, played by Tom Cruise, believes that he gave Louis the greatest gift that can exist, the eternal youth. And Louis believes that he was condemned to hell and only accepts death and escape as an escape valve. While fear affects him, he spends his immortal life looking for a meaning for his state, or at least some other of his kind. Okay, so he was looking for other vampires in the film. In the meantime, Louis develops a vampire's way of life in Louis. However, still has a human part inside him. So he, he he refused to drink human blood, feeding on animals such as rats and kittens. So he drank bloods of the animals. Until in a moment he starts in greater than his human size, and he sucks the blood of a girl who lost her mother, whose name is Claudia, who is played by Kirsten Dunst. And after that, Lestat turns her into a vampire. So the girl turned into a vampire, making her let remain a child's body forever. And it is possible to perceive that in development of the relationship of three feelings of hatred and affection are found between each other. So Louis have love and have hate for the Lestat and Claudia too. And after several occurrences in the film, Louis goes to Europe in search for answers, and Claudia dies for breaking vampire rules. He kills a vampire, and after all he returns to the United States. Louis returns to the United States alone, in the same melancholy. So about the film, I liked the film. I told you it was different from any other vampires movie, like Crepúsculo or any other. I really liked the soundtrack of the film. I told it fit with the sense. and the experience that the film goes through is very good, showing the emotional fight between Lois and Lestat and Claudia. This emotional fight, I thought that is very cool to show in a vampire film. So the that is my review. Thank you all. Bye.